We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together.
Good morning guys, how are you? So today is Friday the 14th of May. It's been a really crazy week. I'm really sorry I haven't vlogged. I've had 2 essays to get done and I've managed to get them done this week. And I still have 3 left to go and 1 presentation, and today is my exam. So again, same as last year, online exams, not ideal. So the idea is that the exam's going to come through. I guess it's kind of open book type thing, and we have, time to do it and upload it as a document, and that's how you do online exams. So I guess it's different to being in a hall because we've got our books here and stuff. Mostly they just want us to write what we know though. So with the exam you don't have to put references or quotations for us. They've said that we don't need to put quotations from historians. They just want to know what we know about it. Just give our argument basically to the question. So it's about 5 to 9 and I need to get started. So wish me luck. This is my exam for the Crusades. So to everybody at Winchester Uni that's doing medieval history and the Crusades, good luck with your exams this week guys. We've got this. And here we go. So this is one of the final things to finish year 2 of uni. Here we go. Time to do my exam. Hey guys, good morning, how are you doing? So please excuse the noise of the washing machine. I can't be bothered to nip over there and turn it off because it's rained overnight and I now need to wash all my washing again. So yeah, I really need to get a stand to talk to you guys. It's been a crazy week. So my exam this year, very much the same as last year. I opted for the extension, so rather than 3 hours that I would have had, I get a week to do the 2 questions, but they have to be done as full essays, which means unlike the exam they have to be fully referenced with a bibliography, citations and stuff. So and done to the proper standards of an essay, whereas obviously in an exam they're a little bit more forgiving. They want you to write what you know. This way it's kind of got to have backing by historians and quotes, not too many, but like it's still only about a 2,000 word essay, but it's a huge subject. So the exam was for the Crusades. And I had hoped that I could do it the normal way this year, but with the last month being like me in hospital and stuff, it basically ate into the time that I'd put aside for revision because I was so behind on other work, that like essays and stuff. I had to get those in on time, so I didn't get a lot of time to revise. So in the end, spoke with my support study tutor and we decided that the best option was an extension, which I did last year, and to be honest with you I didn't want to do this year because in some ways it actually makes it harder because I already have other essays to be finishing. So if I just finished my exam on Friday in the 3 hours that I had, either pass or fail, but I didn't get to revise, so I just don't think I know enough in that capacity. Whereas this way at least I can sit here with my books and try and make some sense of it, which is awful. This is not what I want to be telling you. I want to be telling you that, you know, I'm trying to be a good student here. It's not working out very well. Being a mature student, and I can't really tell you yet what's going on at home. I'm so sorry. I will let you know. So we've got a lot of stuff going on at home right now. It's nothing particularly bad. I can't sort of really go into it yet. We'll film a video on it and let you know at some point. But yes, there's big changes going on in the Montgomery-Logan household. Not great timing for exams and stuff. So, and to be honest with you, we just don't know what life's going to throw at us next, really. And I'm not sure where we're gonna. I don't know. I'm not sure how life is going to be over the next couple of months. But I've got a really crazy itchy nose. Sorry. So yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, as well as exams, and I've got to try and go back to work. So one thing I did do yesterday was an antibody test. So because I've got no immune system, they want to know if the vaccine has worked for me, because they found with groups that are immunocompromised or suppressed, sometimes the vaccine doesn't work as well as it should, and in people with my condition sometimes not at all. So I know that that was the case when I was having my Hep B vaccines for working at the hospital. I used to have top-ups and actually just have to, you know, I never got the required level of immunity, so I just have to keep having it done. Not sure how that works with the COVID vaccine. So I think before they let me loose and go back to work and stuff in the NHS, and before I go back to uni in September, they want to know if I've got immunity from the jab, because I've had both of mine now. I'm kind of hoping that I do have some protection, because I would like to get out of the house. And I'm a little bit worried now that I won't be able to. So that was a bit of a weird one, and I really wish I'd filmed a video on it, because it's proper strange. Maybe when Mike does his, he's got to do one too. It's a finger prick test, but you have to get quite a large amount of, well, it's not really in the grand scheme of things. It's quite a large amount of blood from a finger prick into a little vial. Yeah, it was a really interesting way of doing it. It's a little finger prick test. Drop it into the vial and it will come back and tell me if I've got antibodies from having the vaccine, which hopefully we will. So that was that. So other than that, it's been a really hectic week. So obviously exam on Friday. So technically I have till next Friday, the 21st, to get it done. I started work straight away on Friday. The questions were super hard. So Crusades is such a huge subject, and I'd never done anything before. Obviously I didn't cover it at A-level, and I thought, oh, it will be great, and it has been a great module. We've got an amazing lecturer. However, with it being online, I've told you before, I'm just struggling to learn like that. I really miss being in the classroom, and it must be something to do with auditory processing, but I do not seem to be retaining much from the way we're doing it online. And plus being ill, I haven't revised nearly as much as I should have, which is a horrible place to be in. Nobody wants to be saying that as a student. I'm not lazy, I promise. And you know, being ill with pyelonephritis, it's not kind of like having a regular UTI, it's like an abscess in your kidneys. Yeah, it's not nice, and there's a lot of painkillers involved and a lot of antibiotics, strong antibiotics, IV antibiotics make you feel very, very poorly. It's not been possible to work, so I'm just really crapping myself really about how I'm going to do over this. So I got the questions. I'll read them to you when I can pull them up, but basically I've chosen two that I think I can do. I was going to go for the third crusade, but basically the crusades are a huge subject area, an expanse of just years and years and years to cover. It was a heavy module. It was tight. It was very compact. You know, you do the lectures and they were like something, because it's online, they'd be something like 50 to 60 slides, and you'd be like, you'd finish the lecture and be like, yeah, did any of that go in? It was hard going, but I did not get to do as much reading as I wanted to. But I have some books, so ones that I've used that I would recommend if you're doing the Crusades. This one, this is the Oxford History of Crusades by Jonathan Riley Smith, who also wrote this book, The Crusades by Jonathan Riley Smith. He's kind of an expert on it. I really like this little book. This is The Crusades, a very short introduction, perfect. Somebody like me, Christopher Time, and that's been really helpful. And I've just pulled off loads of I've got loads of books behind me, as you can see. I've just pulled off loads of journals from JSTOR and other places from the library. I panicked, so I've done a panic order into the library and ordered a book on Prime that should get here tomorrow. So basically I have chosen, okay, so excuse my little notes. So I've chosen this question for the first essay. How successful was the Albergens Crusade for the Pope and the King of France? So I'm aiming, I like to write a lot. I'm bad with word counts, which is bad, I know. So it's supposed to be between about no less than 1,000 and no more than 2,000, so I'm probably going to be around 2,000-ish. Yeah. I mean, it's me, so let's not pretend that it's going to be less. I'm going to try that question first. So I started writing that yesterday, and it's hard going. It's harder than I thought to answer this. It's the Albergens Crusade was like over 20 years with several kings and several popes, but primarily it was called by Pope Innocent III. So a crusade, if you didn't know, is called by and has to be sanctioned by the Pope or the papacy. Yeah, so the other key players, we've got Louis VIII and Philip II of France, Simon de Montfort. So yeah, if you're into history, you'll know. But yeah, so I started that yesterday. So basically need to finish that question today and try and get that all done up on a Word document, ready to go. And then tomorrow answer a second question, which I believe is going to be on the influence of the popes and the papacy throughout the crusading period, something like that. I managed to get 2 essays finished last week, but this week is going to be intense because I technically have a presentation and an essay for Urban Europe due, and I do have an essay due for the group project that I did. So because I did the group project, that means that we have less exams to do. In fact, I've only got one, the Crusades, which is really good and very unusual this year, and it was worth doing, not just for that reason, because it was a very fulfilling project, but oh, I'm really feeling it. I'm really up against it now. Like, stress level is up here. The workload is feeling pretty intense at this moment, I'm not gonna lie. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do it, or if I can do it, really. I'm gonna try, as always, but not really sure how I'm gonna do it. So I just need to keep writing, really. Ideally, I'd like to have this one and that one done tomorrow, and by tomorrow get that sent off and then start work on one of the other essays. I'm thinking I may need another extension, which I didn't want, but you can only do so much with the time that you've got. And the key point I'm trying to stress is, if you've got an essay you need to prepare, you need to do the reading, especially for history. You need to do so much more reading than you think, and if you don't, you fall behind. Obviously I've got reasons, but it's still not a great place to be in. So I'm sorry this is turning a bit, I'm sorry, I don't want this to be negative. I do want this to be realistic though. I do want to show that it's not always the way that you think it's going to be. There are some amazing YouTubers out there, study tubers, uni YouTubers, and they must have 48-hour days and be incredibly organised and everything else, but they seem to be able to just do it all and do it perfect and do everything. And for a lot of people it's not like that, and I just wanted to put out there that it's okay if you're not like that. It's okay if you can't achieve that level of perfection, if you're not getting the top grades, if you're not getting firsts every time. It's okay. I'm scraping a 2-1 person a lot of the time. I've never been incredibly academic, and I'm struggling, really struggling this time. But my goal is to graduate. And you know what? Doing this type of course for uni full time with a chronic illness that is getting worse was never going to be easy. Throw in a global pandemic and the stuff that we're going through at home as well, and it's stressful is not really an adequate enough word, really. But you know what? You keep going and you try, and the people, you know, it's always about good friends keeping you going. I'm amazingly blessed to have some amazing friends, both from uni and at home as well, both me and Mike. So we will do this because the goal is graduation. It will happen. We will do this. I mean, part of me so many times this year has just thought, just drop it, just leave it, just quit. Just, you can pick it up another time when life's less hard, but I can't. The truth is I wouldn't be able to. Like, I'm 38, this is really hard as it is, but for so many reasons, including COVID as well, but I just need to keep pushing and get this done. So come with me this week. Please don't judge. It's not how I wanted it to be. This is not how you should be studenting. This is not the best academic practice in so many ways. This is just mature student with a chronic illness doing her best with a lot on her plate. So come with me this week and let's get this done. Let's get it done for the final time, get everything submitted and be done for the summer at the very least, because do you know, last week I had to submit my dissertation proposal. I mean, like, how has that happened? How am I about to go into year 3 if I pass and have to start working on my dissertation this summer? It was like 2 seconds ago that we were in the first lecture. I'm so sorry about the washing machine. I have no idea how this has happened. I have to start thinking about going to the British Museum, the National Archives, which are open now, yay! I'm really excited to go, but I have no idea what to go and look for. So I need to do a lot more reading this summer, but I am excited to be on the path for my dissertation. I'm very excited about my subject. So come with me this week. Please, please don't judge me. I'm trying my best, as I know you guys are. I hope you're all well. Hope you're getting there. Monday everything opens up, the 17th. Today is, I don't know what day, 16th. Oh, tomorrow, it's Sunday, Danny, you idiot. Tomorrow everything opens up, and in the UK we're allowed to go to a pub or to a restaurant and eat inside, which is very cool because, as you will have seen in the vlog, we've been doing a couple of outside birthday dinners for Mike and things like that, and it's been lovely. The pubs have been amazing. However, it has been a tad cold, so it will be nice to go and have a meal inside, is all I'm saying. And it's nice that the world is kind of hopefully opening back up again. I mean, it's shocking and horrific what's going on in India, and you know, just my thoughts and prayers are with them. I hope that things will get better for them very, very soon. We're getting through the vaccines here. I've had my full vaccine. I'm sorry about the washing machine. I've had my full vaccine. Mike gets his second jab on Monday. My friend is having her jab on Monday, so they are moving through them. So my brother's had his, my sister-in-law's had hers, so we just need our other sister and brother-in-law to have theirs, and hopefully as a family we're fairly done, so that'll be good to not have to worry so much. But yeah, we're good. Right, time to crack on. have written it. Rather a lot to type up. So here goes. I don't know why I can't just type it as I think, as I write. I don't know why I can't think and write on the computer. I don't know why I have to write it onto paper to understand it and make it work. I just do. I realise that this is like causing me a lot of extra work, but it's just the way I've always been. So here goes. The point is essentially, Innocent III was a bit of a hothead who got peed off when his papal legate got assassinated, and he was like, yeah, screw it, I'm done with trying to be nice about this type of heresy. So off we go. Albergens Crusade launched, and actually it was very popular at the time. People only had to agree to go for 40 days and got all the indulgences that they would have got going to the Holy Land, which was pretty groovy. However, the Catharism was so heavily embedded that he was never going to root it out in such a large region of France with what he was employing. Poor Simon de Montfort, you know, got sent new crusaders who would stay every summer for 20 years, who would stay for 40 days and then would go home, usually at the really wrong point in time, and what little gains he had got would be lost again. And it's sort of like the succession of different popes as well. It's interesting that they, you know, thought that they were going to be able to just kind of eradicate it straight away, but it's the longevity of the crusade that's interesting. And, you know, I think the French monarchy totally used it to their advantage. Louis comes in once he sees the weakness that's been exposed by the fact that the Catholics haven't got a strong foothold, they haven't got a strong hold over that part of southern France anymore. Catholicism is like weakening there. So he comes in and basically hijacks the crusade and becomes the hero of the story, although he dies on the way home from dysentery, which is, bless him. Yeah. And really the hero of the piece is Blanche of Castile, whoop, whoop, who sets up the Treaty of Paris and is clever enough to add in the clause that, okay, Raymond, your daughter and only heir, Joan, is going to marry my second son, the king's brother. She's acting as regent during her young son's minority, and she's clever enough to say, listen, you're not going to come against me now in Toulouse and reignite the fight because you're now in my family, essentially. Your daughter's married to my son. Hey guys, sorry about yesterday. Battery died when I was typing. I didn't even realise. So it took all night, and this morning. So I finished the first question and ran it through Grammarly and done my references and bibliography and everything like that. And I'm happy with it. So now I need to start the second question. It's like, I really wanted to have it done already, and it's like 5:30 in the evening. First one took a lot longer than I thought, so tonight I need to try and get the second question done. Always tidy up your desk before you go to bed. My desk is upstairs, but the light in the room is so bad at the minute that I'm using my dining table, which is a mess, please excuse. But this is the situation from last night. Yeah, always try and tidy up your desk before you go to bed. Oh yeah, I'm going to put on a little bit of Ambient World's Harry Potter to keep me going. And back to the Albergensian Crusade it is. done. Whoop, whoop. Oh, you feel me, guys? That dreaded feeling, the chop. And there it is, guys, successfully submitted. So I managed to get my word count down to what I needed, to just over 2,000. Yeah, so both questions. So I did 2 essays of around 2,000 words, a little bit over actually, being me. And I've just submitted that to Canvas, which is our online portal. So yeah, that is my exam done. My exam for the Crusades is now completely done. So that is my exam for the Crusades completely done, which feels really good. I worked really hard to get that done, so I'm actually really happy. Now I need to get back to the last couple of assignments and presentation that I need to do. Hi Tinky! So I just need to go and grab some books from upstairs from my study and get cracking on that, and if I could get another one done between today and tomorrow, that'd be great, and that would leave 2. So I feel like I'm finally getting somewhere, but not feeling my best today. I don't look my best either, do I? I'm tired. I feel so ill at the minute. I've got a feeling that I'm getting another infection, so I'm probably going to need some more antibiotics. So I need to get these assignments and work done ASAP, just in case I have to go back into hospital or whatever. I'm so fed up of being me today. Yeah, so, but I'm proud of myself for getting that done this week. It's obviously been really difficult circumstances and not how I wanted to take my exam at all. Hopefully next year will be a little bit more like normal. But do you know what? It's done, and if I can pass that module with a 2-1, I will be really happy. I did quite well in the assignment that went with the module. I got a 65, which is probably one of my best marks this... Oh no, it's not quite my best mark this year. I got a 73. Or was it 76? I can't remember. But I got a really good mark at the start of the year. But so if I could finish okay-ish for year 2 on a 2-1, I'd be over the moon. So, right, time to get cracking on the next essay. This one is for Urban Europe. My next project is to work on a 2,000 word essay for my module for the urban history of Europe from the Black Death to the industrialisation, which is a really expansive period. And I think the question I'm going to do is really cool because it's on women, so I'll read the exact question to you when I get around to it. But I need to go find some books from upstairs. Hopefully I've got enough and don't need to go to the library because I've been going all the way to Winchester. Hopefully I've got enough to get cracking. I'm going to pull up some articles in the meantime. Yeah, let's try and get this essay done between today and tomorrow. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. How's your jab, babe?
Yeah, baby. All done.
That's your second jab.
Yeah.
You all AstraZeneca again?
I am.
Whee!
So
Second jab
Second
done.
jab.
Yeah. Hi guys, so today is a very special day because after 16 weeks I'm actually outside, free. I'm out from shielding because I've had my 2 jabs, so I'm all good. It's been about 3 weeks since I had my last jab, so technically, hopefully I've got antibodies and I'm allowed out. Yay! So we've come to Winchester. We've had a bit of an afternoon because I forgot that people don't take cash anymore, so we had to nip to the bank to put some cash in the account. And now we're just at, I don't know if you can see it, we are opposite the park and we're sat on the daisies, kind of in the middle of the road, underneath the beautiful statue of King Alfred in gorgeous Winchester. And actually I can't think of a better way to spend the afternoon. Actually, it's really nice. It is actually really warm for April, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm getting a little bit sunburnt, and I decided to wear shoes rather than trainers because I thought, you know, might as well dress up, put some makeup on, look nice. But no, if you're going to walk you need to wear trainers apparently, because otherwise you get blisters, which is what I have now. But I'm not trying to put down on it because I'm really excited to be out, so yay! Mike's struggling to get Wi-Fi. Right there, babes?
Yeah, it's funny loaded.
The joys of winch. We'll be just wandering around trying to play the I Spy games of places that we'd like to live in when we have our future dream house, which we do a lot when we come here. So yeah. We didn't walk as far up to the cathedral today because I haven't got trainers on and my feet hurt. So, but still, it's a beautiful day. Happy to be out, very excited. Mike's got his first flight, happy! And we have come to the Bishop on the Bridge, and it is so beautiful. Cheers! Today is a very special day because it's Mike's 37th birthday.
It is. Woo!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
To me.
We actually went to Gunwharf yesterday and we had a really nice lunch with Mike's sister Kate and her husband Ben with cocktails. So we went to the Cozy Club and the Liquorist in Gunwharf, which is right by the waterfront, which is so nice. And we haven't been there since like September last year with lockdowns and everything. So it was cold and a bit rainy, but who cares? It was nice to be out. We had a nice meal, and now today we had a nice breakfast. I went and got my brows done. It's officially exam week. Hi guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. It's officially exam week in the Montgomery-Logan household. So it's a busy one. Today is Mike's birthday. Happy birthday! But so we're taking today out, but after today I have essays to finish and exams to revise for before the exam on Friday. So yeah, it's an interesting week. So we're wrapped up warm because we're going to be eating Mike's birthday dinner outside because restrictions don't lift until next Monday. So next Monday we can hug people and eat indoors. So Mike was born just a little bit too early maybe, but not quite as early as me though. Hey, what did you get this morning?
I was overwhelmed when I got my Apple Watch, so thanks.
So he wants to be part of the Apple Watch club with me.
I did.
And you got yourself some sparkly new Skechers shoes. And Tinky said, happy birthday, Daddy. Tinky, say happy birthday, Daddy. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Say, make a wish. Whee! Love shine a light in every corner of my world. Let the love light carry, let the love light carry, let the mighty river flowing from the stream. Let our love shine a light in every corner of my heart. Guys, please excuse the mess in the background. Welcome to my channel. I'm Danny. Yeah, so it's been a little bit of a while, hasn't it? I have just been crazy flat out working on these deadlines. So you guys know that where I wasn't well, I was so far behind where I've been in hospital. So basically about 6 weeks ago, I still had pretty much all of my semester 2 assignments to do. I'd got one in, I think, a critical commentary. So basically the rush was on to get them done. Not ideal by any means, trying to do one a week essentially, so it's been a nightmare. And so much to take in and do in that time, alongside finishing other things and exams. So exams are done. Woo! Yes, exams are finished. Today is my very last assignment. Today I have to do a presentation that is due tomorrow. It is an extension from the original due date, but because I was in hospital when it was due. But yeah, so today's the very last one, the last assignment of university year 2. A little bit excited about that. So today what we have to do, I just can't believe we're here, but I need to, it's now 12 o'clock and I need to get on because I've been procrastinating, which I'm the queen of. But so the question is, to what extent can it be suggested that experience of and reactions to plague epidemics were conditioned by social status in urban areas? So this is for the module for urban Europe, from the Black Death to the industrialisation. So I've really enjoyed the module a lot, actually, really enjoyed it. It's a little bit later than my normal focus for medieval, so I've actually enjoyed stepping outside of that comfort zone a little bit. I'm ready to go back into the comfort zone now, into medieval for year 3, but for depth studies and for a dissertation. But let's get this done today. So the house is a mess. It's gonna have to stay a mess for a couple of days until this is done. We're up against it. I have like a day to do this. It's due at 3:30 tomorrow on Monday. But I'm feeling pumped up and positive, and I'm feeling really well at the minute. Like I've had a bit of sunshine, which always boosts my non-existent immune system. So those of you who are new, I have a really weird long-term health condition, a few of them. So I've got something wrong with my heart, something wrong with my kidneys, something wrong with my lungs, and I have no immune system from a virus thing that I got when I was a kid. So basically I get lots of infections and viruses all the time. Yeah, I had COVID, so I've had a bit of a long COVID scenario thing. I've been pretty poorly this year, let's just put it mildly. But so I'm really behind. I'm also a mature student studying at the University of Winchester, doing a degree in medieval history. So there's my little breakdown. We should be loose about that. I mean, like, I'm trying my best. It's not 100% been going to plan pretty much since day one, but I'm trying my best, having left the NHS after 15-16 years in the NHS to do something completely different in medieval history, because I've been really unwell. So I needed I need time to recover and time to focus on something else for a little bit, and who knows, maybe I'll go back to the NHS with my medieval history degree. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. I don't know. I'm not sure what my life plan is yet. That's for another day and another vlog. But the point is, nothing's gone to plan because of a small thing called a global pandemic. But so it's been a lot of online lessons, online exams. It's not been ideal. Missing being on campus, not being able to get to the library because I have been shielding.
Never seen a woman taken by the wind. Would you stay if she promised you heaven? Will you ever win?
Yeah, this is totally how I envisioned how I would finish year 2. Sitting in my PJs at 1:15 in the afternoon, having been up since, like, look at my eye. Oh, I'm so tired. Since like 6 AM to do this. But this is the final essay and final essay crisis of year 2. Woo! Mike's like sitting in there going, thank God, because the house can get tidied again and, you know, life can go back to normal to some extent, because I'm going back to work in a couple of days. It's still uploading, Oh, no, look, it's finished. I can upload it. Ah-ha!
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you.
And look at that, just like that, my final assignment, an essay and presentation or whatever of year 2 of university is done. The 7th of June and a little bit behind everybody else, but I'm finally done.
Yeah! Come on, get in. I'm so very proud of you. Very well done.
I might cry or I might go crazy. I don't know which one. But either way, I need to sleep, I need some alcohol, I need some food. Always drink in moderation, kids. I'm way over the age of consent, trust me. 18 was so long ago, like, can't even remember it. Done. You two, done! Couldn't have done it without you though. Thank you. Mwah! And thank you to all of my lovely history girls, especially to Jess. I could not have got through this year without you encouraging, mostly dragging me through, so thank you very, very much. And I'm very lucky to have you as a friend. And of course to my lovely girls, Rach and Melissa, Donna, Lizzie, and to my amazing brother, Stevie, and my wonderful, wonderful sister-in-law Lil, and to all of our family, and especially to this one, who I couldn't do it without, well, the cups of tea.
Very welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Putting up with all of the midnight freak out sessions and helping me with bibliographies, because I can still not reference for crap. So year 2,
always a pleasure.
very almost done, because we still have to wait for the boards to come back and like officially confirm everything. But in the meantime, I need to tidy this house because it is awful. So, woo! Year 2 done.
Yeah.
See you soon.
No, I'm not the same. Everything has changed. Every day